Hi folks, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today is Wednesday, the 31st of July 2024, and in today's video I'm going to decipher for you in the book of Jeremiah, okay, chapter 31. Not the whole chapter, there's actually 40 verses in the book of Jeremiah, okay, and it's actually quite a long chapter, but from memory, I did decipher before some of the verses here, okay, that I got highlighted here. I will have done a deciphering on these on previous videos. And the reason that I will have done half of the chapter is because of the length of the verses. It's just so many of them, But I guess in this chapter, in Jeremiah 31, you have a combination of Millennium Kingdom prophecies as well as prophecies under the law, okay? And so I guess I have been searching tonight the Bible, trying to find something to decipher for you. And I guess I've been wanting to decipher this for a while. I already had a month of my Bible, but I guess I just haven't gotten around to decipher for you. Now, the main verses that I want to decipher for you are actually from 31 to 34, because these four verses, if you like, are actually all millennial kingdom prophecies, okay? And so today you're going to learn something from these verses, which are actually important. Okay, so let us go through them. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Okay, so he's talking about a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. So if Jesus, in fact, is going to make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, you need to ask yourself the question, when is this going to happen? I will give you the answer in a moment, okay? But look what it says in verse 32. This new covenant is going to be not according to the old covenant, if you like, or not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they broke, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord. Okay, and then on verse 33 it says here, but this shall be a covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. Notice that he's saying that Jesus is going to make a covenant with the house of Israel, okay, but he's not exactly saying that he's going to make a covenant with the house of Judah, although he's saying here, hey, I'm going to make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. I guess what Jesus is trying to say here is that rather than making a covenant with both houses, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, this time is going to be different, okay? This time it's going to be a new covenant, but only with the house of Israel. In other words, Israel united together as a nation. So when can this happen? This can only happen during the millennial kingdom. Look what it says here, interesting. After those days, in other words, after the church age and after the tribulation period, okay, said the Lord, I will put my law into the inward parts and write it in their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me. Okay? So the Jewish people are going to know the Lord during the millennial kingdom, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity. This is very important. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. So now let us find out about this new covenant. Okay, when can this happen? This covenant with the house of Israel. Well, the answer lies actually in Romans 11:26 and 11:27. Okay, these prophecies here are actually tied to Romans 11:26 and 11 and 11:27. Okay, let us go to Romans Okay, so have a look at the book of Romans and look what it says here. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, they shall come out of Zion the deliverer, of course Jesus, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. For this is my covenant, okay, unto them when I shall take away their sins. Okay? So pretty much here is saying it all on this verse 27. For this is my covenant that he's going to make with the house of Israel, okay, combined. It's no longer the house of Judah and the house of Israel, if you like. It's a new covenant. It's Israel under one umbrella, if you like, when Jesus comes back for the Millennium Kingdom. For this is my covenant unto them, okay, which I shall take away their sins. Okay, so I want you to remember covenant and taking away their sins. Okay, remember these two, take away their sins, and remember covenant. Okay, so let us quickly go back to uh, Jeremiah here. Okay, remember what I said, covenant and sins. Okay, because I will remind you in a moment about this. Okay. And look what it says on verse 33. Let us recap. After those I said the Lord, I will put my law into the inward parts and guard it in the hearts, and I will be their God, and I shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall know me from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity. See? Jesus is going to forgive their sins, just like I show you in Romans 11:27. See? So Jesus is going to forgive their iniquity in the millennial kingdom, and I will remember their sins no more. Okay? And this is going to be the covenant, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, in other words, after the church age and after the tribulation period, okay? This covenant here is referring to Romans 11:27, okay? So if we go again back to Romans 11:27, for this is my covenant unto them, okay? Them is of course the house of Israel, and I shall take away their sins, okay, folks? So, this prophecy here, especially this verse 27 in Romans 11:27, okay? The new covenant, and he's going to take away the sins, is actually married, okay, to this bunch of prophecies here that I'm showing you here in Jeremiah, okay? Where it says here, my new covenant, okay? So this verse 32, my new covenant, okay, and the fact that God is actually going to forgive their sins, okay. So you could actually say that verse 33 and 34, okay, are actually married to Romans 11 verse 27, okay, because Romans 11:27 is actually covering verse 33 in terms of the new covenant with the house of Israel, or with Israel combined, and it's also talking about Jesus taking away their sins, or not remembering their sins anymore. Okay, so I just wanted to emphasize this, because let's go back to Romans again. This is what it's saying quite clearly, you know. In Romans 11:27, for this is my covenant, okay, with the house of Israel, when I shall take away the sins. Okay, folks? So yeah, this is all I wanted to say with this video, but I guess just for the reminder of this Jeremiah, uh, then I said to you from 31 to 34, we just covered them. They're actually Millennial Kingdom prophecies, but then 35 to verse 40, fall back to the law again, the reconstruction, if you like, of Jerusalem, okay? Where it says, Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that the city shall be built to the Lord from the tower of Hanil unto the gate of the corner, okay? And then on 40, and the whole valley of the dead bodies and of the ashes, and all the fields unto the brook of Kidron. Okay, so basically, it's talking about the new city of Jerusalem. So basically, the rebuilding of the old city, if you like, the rebuilding of Jerusalem after the Jewish people are actually coming out from Babylon. Okay, so this prophecy is here from 35 to 40 around that alone they had already come to pass, but verses 31 to 34 are still impending. These are actually these four verses here are actually Millennium Kingdom prophecies. When God is going to make a new covenant with the combined house of Israel. It's no longer going to be the northern kingdom, and Judah is going to be the house of Israel, and He's going to take the sins, away according to Romans 11, verse 27. So verses 33 to 34 are actually married to Romans 11:27. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.